What? Hello. Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome to the Road Crew Rally. I am Brendan LaSalle,
And I'm Jen Brinkman.
and we're so psyched to have everybody show up tonight and be here as a part of the rally. Thank you all for tuning in, and thanks for being a part of the Goodman Games community. We got so much love for y'all, and we're super happy to have everybody, super happy to be online tonight and to discuss the Road Crew and talk about what's coming up in 2023, which I think is super exciting. So it's our first Road Crew Rally of 2023, and we want to say a huge, big welcome back to everybody who's been our people who have been members of the crew for a while. You know, couldn't be more
Welcome
excited
back.
to have. Yep,
Sorry,
absolutely.
was that my cue?
That was totally your This is why we work together well. It's because of timing. No, I'm kidding.
I am quick like gravel. Yes.
You'll have to excuse us. We have just had maybe the most intense couple of professional months of our collective lives. It's been a wild time. Something has happened that has caused ripples throughout the great gaming thing. I'm not sure what it is. All I know is we've been just awful busy and trying to get everything done and trying to make everything really, really cool for y'all this year.
They're coming in droves, man. I don't know what to do about it.
In droves, which is why we want to give a big special Goodman Games welcome to all the new folks, everybody who's come in who are just starting off with the Road Crew. You've decided it's time to try a new system for whatever reason, and now you're here and you want to come and be a part of the thing. And we couldn't be more excited to have y'all. Good, we can.
I can't even contain it.
I know. I'm like losing it over here. So let's talk about but you also, some of y'all are tuning in for the first time. You're like, all right, let's just see what this whole Road Crew thing's about. Let's see what they even have on offer. Let's see what's up for discussion. And we'll and then we'll make a decision. Well, let's start talking to you, new people. So the Road Crew, what is it? So the Road Crew is a program through Goodman Games where we are going to have y'all go out and run Goodman Games adventures, Goodman Games settings, Goodman Games rule sets games out there, either in public and for the public. So public games that are open to anybody. So you can't do like your home game, but you can do like if you do a weekly at your local friendly local gaming store.
Yeah,
if
your
you
local what, Brandon?
your local. You know what? Actually, I'm real easy. If you want to run one at your local pizzeria, have you heard of a Slice and Dice Pizzeria in Albuquerque, New Mexico? Big shout out to Slice and Dice Pizza. Yeah, they're going to be the first board game / role playing game pizzeria that I've ever even heard of. Hello. I think if that was local, it is exciting. If that was local to me, I'd have to get a special core book that I just didn't mind getting grease on because
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Book jackets, dust
Book
jackets.
jackets, whatever, But anyway, so public games, convention games. If you have a school club, it's completely cool to run stuff for a school club. And school is public enough. You don't have to let people from outside your institutions show up and play games.
They frown
there,
on
obviously. That. We frown on that. They frown on it. Yeah.
Libraries, however.
Libraries, however. Yeah, we love library games. There's a lot of, one of my earliest role-playing game things. I had, I had learned how to play, but I didn't really know a whole lot of people who played. And my mom took me to the Uniondale Public Library, where I became a part of their weekly RPG game. And I made some lifelong gaming friends. Philip Neer, if you're out there watching, that's where we met. I forget why, but we decided to betray the party and all got killed. But you know what, though? I had fun.
That is the ultimate goal, is for everyone to have fun, right?
Absolutely. That's really what it's about.
In a perfect world, you you introduce people to DCC and they get so excited about it, they want to go and run it themselves. In a not so perfect world, you end up as a forever judge. Both of these are okay. They're perfectly
absolutely not. Ghosty Squid Zero says, "Is there a pizza theme module yet?" And of course there is. It's the Gobbler Witch, which obviously that's
oh boy.
Oh, and you know, including 5e, absolutely. The history professor, you're exactly right. As well, for 5e stuff, we do ask that you run some Goodman 5e stuff. So that would be
The
one
fifth
of our
edition
OAR,
fantasy.
5th edition fantasy or OAR. You can run those with 5e. That's
Right.
obviously all good as well.
That means Metamorphosis Alpha also qualifies, as well as X-Crawl and MCC and Weird Frontiers, any of
Weird
the various
Frontiers,
flavors.
third-party stuff.
It's all DCC,
We're
right?
easy. Yep. Run some homebrew.
Logo on it?
If it's got the DCC logo on it, you know what I mean, and you're out there running and teaching new people how to play the game. Obviously, that is completely cool, and we are really grateful for that. So,
and Dragon Mech, if you really got it.
If you got it, Dieter Zimmerman, if you're still watching.
Oh yeah, that was him in the Twitch chat.
You know what though? I love what's Dieter's handle?
Etherscope was
fun. Yes. Etherscope. Although I'll tell you what though, if one of y'all jumped the gun, I've been working on my Etherscope DCC convention. You know, I don't know. It's never gonna happen. But like I think modern DCC needs its own steampunk fashion adventure. I'm just really interested in what some of our really cool artists who may be showing up later today would do with some cool DCC stuff. So, but we'll come back to all that. Anyway, so so go out and run public games and do that, or you can do stuff that is broadcasted to the public. You can run a Twitch game. You can do a podcast. Those things absolutely count for road crew credit. If you have any specific examples, if you want to ask, it's like, oh, hey, can I do it at my wedding reception? I don't know. Something along those lines. Just check in with me. Email me, Brendan@goodman-games.com. Check in. And I was like, what's his hand? Oh, it's Philip the Drunk. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hi.
Yeah.
What level is the MCC playtest you sent an email about? Okay, so you know what? We're going to jump ahead to some perks here. So Road Crew, is it too early?
No. Yeah, because it's great that you guys are running the Road Crew games. I'm sorry, you folks are running all these Road Crew games. But in order to get the swag and to get the perks, we need to know that you're running them. And that means you need to sign up. You need to use the calendar, the events page on the Goodman-Games website.
Yep, and it's easier than you think. So,
it's
Jen,
easier than it was 2 weeks ago, too.
Yes, it was. You want to go over a little bit about the events calendar, Jen?
I mean, we can tell them to go to the events page at Goodman-Games.com and scroll all the way to the bottom below the current month view and go to the submission form. Fill out all the pieces and parts. Please be as accurate as you can. And for the love of all that's holy, if you can include a time zone, that would be awesome.
Yes.
And it now will not only confirm that your entry has been submitted, you will get an email verification or confirmation saying that your event has been confirmed. And that way there's no kerfuffle at the end of the year when it comes time to send out belt buckles or whatever the final prize may be. Because y'all know you can't really order that. So you gotta sign up for those events that you're running.
So we are always working on making upgrades to the Road Crew event calendar. I think if you had a hard time with it in the past, try it now. Now you'll get an email confirmation, so you'll know your game went through. But keep in mind that we manually check through all of those games to make sure we're not getting spam, because we have sometimes we'll get spam bots that'll like unload on them and all kinds of other stuff. So we manually go through all of those and check them out. And we're currently down. How many people are down in CS right now? 2?
No, we're one.
All right, just one. Matt's back.
I can reveal that Matt Robertson is one of our newest recruits.
Ding.
And he's taken this to heart, and the Road Crew is kind of becoming his baby, which is awesome. We've got a brand new system on the back end for the customer service department. So we're really hoping to get things ironed out. Please also give it 24 to 72 hours for your event to show up on the calendar, because we are only humans. And at this point, the system is still not fully automated. Sorry, we're working on it, but
we are absolutely
we're
working on
really
it.
big fans of employing humans. You will not find an AI behind our screens or our art ever. So, there you go.
So just know that we're working on making those improvements, but you should be able to. You said it's easier than ever right now to go ahead and input your game. So we're looking forward to seeing all of the cool stuff that you guys are running in all of the cool locations, and super excited for all of that. And I wanted to talk to one of the OG original Road Crew members, which is Jen Brinkman. So Jen, I know, right? But you were though.
Blindside me with that.
Yeah, can you tell a little bit about how you came up through the Road Crew?
Oh, geez. For those that don't know, I've been dubbed the chief acolyte of DCC, and that was back in 2016, I believe, by the Dark Master himself. And I discovered DCC, like many people did, on Free RPG Day of 2012. We're talking. Wait, I got the year right. Yeah, we're talking nearly 11 years ago. Holy crap, I feel old. I ran my first actual Road Crew game in October of 2012 and joined G Plus around spring of 13, and it's just been fangirl status ever since. Y'all couldn't get rid of me, so you brought me on. And
yeah, we love having you.
I'm going to be your biggest advocates too, because I totally understand what it's like on the other side of the monitor, on the other side of the screen. And if something's not right, it's not right. And everything can stand to be improved. So we are working for you and with you, and we definitely appreciate your patience, especially after this past month, man. That was some wild stuff.
Yeah, these are really big times at Goodman Games, and we have been thrust into a new level of busyness and I
don't think I leveled up to get there though.
You leveled up all right.
Level at a high level of dungeon.
No, you're up there at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's what can I say? It's we are reacting to the changes and to everything going on absolutely as quickly as we can. So thank you for your patience, but and super thank you for being a part of the crew. The Road Crew, I've been like at the top of it since its inception, and I get prouder and prouder every year to be associated with it. I love hearing your stories. I love hearing all of the things that you're doing. I love your pictures.
It does. It feeds him. It really does. If you don't understand, just send him an anecdote.
I love hearing
your table.
I gotta say, I save them for special times very often. Like, oh, okay, I'll and then I'll spend a whole afternoon like, hey, I got nothing going on. Road Crew stories. So if you send me a thing, you might get an email from me like a month later saying, sorry about the long delay, but hey, this is awesome. So I sent out one today from January.
Oh, stop apologizing. They understand.
I'm not apologizing. I'm just telling you what's up. So, but please, So anyway, you sign up for the crew, and then you can go on to the Road Crew, to the Goodman Games online store, and then there's a special section of the online store where you will be able to order swag. So,
that's another manually done thing.
Yes. So
once we collect all of the information, we'll pop into the website and make sure you get added to all of that. So please don't send us hate mail. We're working on it. We actually were down another 2 people for the past couple of weeks. So we just got Matt back. Give him a minute.
Yes. And we're grateful for all of our new crew guys who are out there doing it. All of the new people. Yes. So, okay. So, what kind of swag we got this year, Jen?
Stuff. We got cool stuff.
We do have cool stuff.
It's been a while since we had things like, a fancy judge pen. And we managed to find one that is a fancy pen with a stylus and a highlighter all in one. So there you go. They're actually quite nice. I don't know if Elena's rolling some photos for you. We've got a slew of bookmarks for you again, because who doesn't like character sheet bookmarks? They're so awesome. The two-sided ones, I had to fight for those last year, so we're keeping them.
We love them. Hey, you know what? I think it's time to bring up our special guest. So there's one piece of swag. Yeah. We got a couple of requests for it. We decided we would go ahead and go through it. No worries. That is the isometric graph paper. Okay, so if you look at all of our adventures, a lot of those things have isometric. We have isometric maps inside of the adventures. Well, what if you want to make your own? Well, we are including isometric graph paper as part of this year's high-level swag. It is super cool. But what do you do with it? You get it, and it's like, I'm scared of this because it's confusing. Ha ha! Be afraid no more. We are going to wait for just a moment, and then we are going to come back, and we are going to show you some magic, son and daughter, and all y'all. Back in a minute. What? We brought an artist. That's right. Everyone, please welcome our new friend, my new friend, who I just met in person for the first time this last week, Chuck Whelan.
Hey, Brendan. Hey, everybody. Hey. How are you doing? Hey, Jen. Yeah, nice to meet you guys the other weekend in real life. I've drawn you before. I drew a cartoon of you, Brendan, for the Goodman Gazette recently.
Oh, no really? Way.
Yes.
I can't. Well,
or did I not? I'm not sure what I did it for. It was a little while ago. You haven't seen it? They made me do you as a leprechaun. Maybe it's St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Is it St. Patrick's Day around the corner?
Yeah, it is. Hey, you know what we should do? Okay, first of all, just because of that,
recently I did that.
All right, just because I'm a leprechaun now, apparently, I'm going to do.
You were quite big in real life. I was a bit surprised.
I know, right? Yeah, and I'm only half Irish, so. But let's do Elena. Let's do a road crew. Let's do a Saturday night at the Sidebar this upcoming. St. Patrick's Day. I'll show you a leprechaun.
Oh God.
Y'all ready for that? So tune in. I think it's a Friday. Tune in that Friday. And we're gonna drink to the no one drives. We're drinking to the whole crew. But that's awesome, Chuck. And I appreciate that. You also did some amazing the Valentine's Day cards for Love Mutants of Castle Heartache, which I'm so enamored of. It's like, you know, I'm threatening my wife that I'm gonna get a tattoo of the lady that grew a second face. I love it so much.
That's great. I'm so I love that one as well. That was one of my favorites. Yeah, if you like that, check out my at Earthspace Instagram, where I do sort of drawing like that, which is But here today I brought you some isometric paper. So I'm ready to do you.
All right, let's do it.
Isometric drawing on the fly. You know, I like to embrace the random. I mean, I can give some tips as we go. You can check back in on it as we go along. I don't know how you like to do it here.
You know what? We're gonna get started. We're gonna watch you, and then maybe we'll not watch you for a while, and then maybe we'll come back. So hey, everybody, give him Chuck. Y'all in the chat room, give Chuck a prompt to start off his 3D isometric map. What do y'all want to see?
Right.
Chuck needs direction.
I'm gonna go quiet. Well,
people are taking too long to type.
Yeah, the thing about isometric is that you have to think about the walls. That's the tricky bit. I mean, or you do them totally thin, or you have to.
That's legs. Ooh, hey, can we have a dungeon with a DCC van garage in there, Chuck?
A band garage.
Yeah, and maybe a banana slug for a monster.
Yeah,
or a monkey. People are calling it out. Pizzeria. Someone said pizzeria. I love it to be Pizzeria Isometrica. Hey,
the pizzeria could have the garage for the DCC van off to the side.
Yeah,
and featuring monkeys and banana slugs. Yeah,
this is rapidly getting complicated.
You know what? You just get started. We'll just keep throwing things at you as you need. Yeah. You go and get going.
All right, sounds good. I'll mute myself, and you can have a watch. Yeah.
All right.
So I've got to do some sketching first. So come back in a minute.
Sure. Right. So he's going to be here in the back, in the front ground up there doing this, do some sketching, and we'll come right back to Chuck here in just a minute. So, all right, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
I love watching a master at work.
Okay, I feel like I need to talk a little bit, so I'm going to unmute. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, I'm just thinking the first part of any map drawing is like, I normally wouldn't go charging right in on the paper. Like I do a little sort of sketching off on the side because, you know, the isometric's very complicated. The paper makes it a lot easier with the hexagonal shape. So I'm just sort of deciding like roughly how big my pizza. I like at Goodman Games, we like to work on like 10-foot squares, generally speaking. Am I working on 10-foot squares?
10-foot squares. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, and then yeah, always the tricky thing is like, where's the walls? So, you know, and where's the doors? So let's have.
I don't ask people like me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. So I.
All right. All right. So we'll have to have some
banana slugs instead of banana peppers on your pizza. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Why not?
All right. Well, so what do we need in a pizzeria? Is there some sort of a counter? I'm assuming.
Counter, big oven.
Counter? Yeah, you need a big oven.
Maybe a pinball game in the background.
Brick oven.
upright video games are always my. You know, I learned to play Pac-Man at Papa's Pizzeria, Long Island. Uniondale represent. All right. So
yeah, throw a few flipping.
Well, it would be a DCC style oven. So like, what's going on in this oven? Oh my goodness.
3 halflings.
All right, you realize that you're giving me like about a week's worth of work here.
Well, just show us something. We know, man. We just,
okay, just a pizzeria, man.
Just a pizzeria,
yeah.
You know. All right, so while Chuck's working about that, let's talk about some of the really cool exclusive stuff that you will have as part of being in the Road Crew. So, amongst other things, there's the Road Crew Game Day. We are going to have a Road Crew Game Day this time, and I shut my notes down. It's coming up.
Really?
I can't believe I said that.
Yeah. I don't see it in the notes. You didn't share those with me.
No, I had them in my. All right. Well, Road Crew Game Day is coming up. So the idea is that me and a lot of the other Goodman Games designers are going to be running games all day for the Road Crew. The chance for y'all to hang up your rules books and come actually be players for a while and be a part of it. That is an exclusive for the Road Crew, and I think it's coming up in March. I'll you know what? I'll make sure there's a double posting about it soon. We'll put the word out there, but you'll have plenty of time, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Online convention. I can't believe it's on my calendar. All right, hold on, where is it?
Well,
yeah, be charming for a minute, Jen, while I look this up.
One of the other cool things you can get from the Road Crew this year is the welcome kit. We decided to roll that out for everybody in the Road Crew. You can get things like the retrospective poster from last year, the launch poster for this year, which is pretty freaking sweet. You can get a really fun poster that you can hang up either at the place that you're running, or maybe your store could hang it up for you, put your little info on it, like, hey, I'm running, contact me here. And a really nice letter from our sweet Uncle Brendan. I mean, weird Uncle Brendan.
Very weird, but also I try to be sweet. But that's definitely okay. So it's September 23rd. Sorry, I found my notes again. So yeah, this September 23rd will be the Road Crew Game Day, which will be so that'll be a specific day. If you run games, you can sign up for it, and I am gonna get every big kid dungeon master, GM, judge I can get a hold of. Jen, I haven't taught Jen anybody yet, but like,
do I get to actually play something?
Oh my God, you could be a player. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Yes, come do it.
You know me, I'll be running Lankmar.
I know.
Or Dying Earth, we'll see.
If you're in Jen's Lankmar game, at some point before your guy gets killed, ask if the person trying to murder you will be willing to solve things in the game of Rat Snake. That'll buy you a minute.
And a luck point. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Okay, so some of the other cool stuff. We've got a big full-size notepad for you. Shoot, I don't have it on my desk. I'm so sorry. It's almost full-size. Spiral. We've got some temp tattoos that glow in the dark, and oh my goodness, I wish we had the full visual for you here. I'm just gonna paste in the link to the Road Crew program. It might be in there. but we actually have a picture of our dear Brett's arm with the glow-in-the-dark DCC sticker on it. It's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
We've got a really nice judge button for our judges this year, as well as some brand new swanky pencils, some folders. If you hit Road Crew Game 5, you can get the full set of all 10 of those buttons with the characters on them, the ones that everyone's been scrambling to try to collect.
You'll be in the fabled catbird seat.
Oh yeah, I heard y'all. I'm working for you. We've got a handful of stickers, since a lot of people liked the stickers from, was it 21? 20 or 20? I think 20 was patches, 21 was stickers. So we've got some collectible stickers for you there. And Game 7 is where you get to the really cool stuff that our friend Chuck is working on. We've got some isometric paper for you, a graph pad with the regular hexes, and the good old-fashioned 8x10 graph paper, 8.5 by 11. Yeah, yeah.
I'm sitting here getting sucked into Chuck working on this. This is so cool.
I know. It's hypnotizing, right?
Yeah.
He keeps saying, "Oh, the walls are hard." No,
he's killing them.
Oh, yeah. Holy cow! Yeah, I just looked at the pencil work he'd done on that. That's freaking amazing. You too can draw isotopic maps.
Isometric.
Yeah. Well, it's not too hard with the isometric paper. I mean,
see, boom.
Isometric paper, it's like hexagons divided up, and so you can sort of draw your floor first, and then making it look good.
Sure,
it's a lot about adding a little black in the background and stuff like that at the end. Thinking about your light and dark. But sure. Okay, look, I have to add in a little extra weight for the wall, or you could just do the wall as a flat. But I was playing around, and I like to give them a little weight, because really every time you do a different map, and like with Goodman Games, we're very sort of creative with the maps.
Oh yeah,
and, yes, you are.
So every time I get a new map assignment, I'm like, well, it's different. There's not like always the same way of doing it, but isometric is a good way to sort of start to think about it. Like isometric is sort of very good for like a computer game or something is like often isometric, because it's the same. You don't have to, you don't have to worry about perspective. Like otherwise there's this thing called perspective, where they get further away get smaller. So isometric sort of just gets rid of perspective. Yeah.
Hey, Chuck, that back wall there on the right side by your knuckle.
Yeah.
I'm checking for secret doors. You can't fool me. I'm on you. I'm on your nonsense.
Well, make a roll, or do you like me to roll? I don't know. As DM, I usually make the players roll, but there's different philosophies.
I got an actual natural one.
All right, you're convinced. You're convinced you found a secret door.
I'll just
you're feeling my face on it. It's there, and you don't want to leave because you're really feeling like it's right there.
I'm just going to yell passwords at it until something happens. So,
but it's really hot because it's by the oven, right?
Yeah, I'm taking damage.
Yeah.
So
you're feeling like it's nice and warm there too, and you're thinking like, oh, if I just sort of stay here, it's going to be fine.
It's not going to be fine.
The other thing the isometric maps are really good for is anything that has different levels to it. I swear the first time I saw an isometric map in use was when Harley Stro had me playtesting the 7 Deadly Pits of Cezarcon.
Oh, nice.
All the different layers and levels. I'm like, how do you what?
Oh yes.
My brain.
Stefan Poag. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. He's done an amazing isometric with people sort of going up and down and all over in his. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I only have.
This one's looking a little more like a bar.
Oh.
That is so cool.
Familiar with bars these days, but...
Me too.
We can just sit here and watch you all day.
I know, but no, we can't though. We have to talk about stuff. So, all right. So,
there's two more things to tell you about, Brendan. We get some coasters with the Goodman Games logo on it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's more than just DCC or MCC or OAR or 5e. It's Goodman Games, right? So we got Rhonda, the Triceratops logo. Yes.
Whom I love.
The latest edition, I think the coasters might be available. They're supposed to be for Game 8. Latest edition, I can guarantee isn't up just yet, but it's something for y'all to look forward to. We have a set of 7 D7s for you. You asked, we listened.
Yep. We're trying to, you know, this year we really are like, what can we give people that's really unique to what we do? You know, so we've tried to, as much as we can, we thought, set a 3 die 7. That's fun. You know what I'm saying? I love that,
exactly.
you know. Yes. So we also have a lot of other great stuff for you guys. Somebody in the Knoxville 2020 says, thanks for Van on the Run. So Van on the Run was our first road crew exclusive adventure by our own Terry Olson, which is amazing and super fun.
Well, technically speaking, there were 2 in 2013.
Oh, were there?
Road crew got access to the PDFs for Tower Out of Time and Glipcario's Gambit.
I did not know that.
Before it was ever printed in with the black and white cover.
And that's so cool.
When those sold out, they were rolled into Chaos Rising, which I think
that's
is
fantastic.
number 87.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do one more this year, and that's gonna our road
for this.
Yep, we're even going to give them their own numbering schemes. It's going to be Road Crew Pit Stop number 1, which will be a free pit stop, baby. It's the pit stop. Bam! Everything stops at the pit stop. So stop your players up with our first one. It's going to be this year. It's you know, it's going to be exclusive. I can't tell you what I know about it so far, but I'm sworn to secrecy, but they didn't say that I couldn't emote. So I'm just gonna give you a face. It's gonna try to like tell you how I feel about it so far. Here we go. Everybody, hold on. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I have for it. I'm really excited about it and excited about y'all watching it as well.
Your eloquence is just bar none, Brendan.
I really try. You know, I really try to be accessible facially to people.
Now, I'm laughing at the Twitch stream comments because someone, John David Speaks, just said Road Crew should do a hardback yearly. I adore this concept, but I don't think our friend knows what our, shall we say, track record is with anything that is yearly or annual. So, yeah, don't get your hopes up.
Yep.
Yeah,
we I'll tell you what. Here's the thing, though. Like we are in unprecedented times. So all of the ideas that you guys have here, I'm kicking upstairs. I'm absolutely talking about a judge's gavel that somehow puts a death stamp on somebody on one side, or maybe even a life stamp. That's just so cool. So you know, judges' gavels. Yes, Mr. Steenerman. Yes. You know, I want to see that happen.
Wait till Gen Con too. I will say that.
It's gonna be, you know, like all right. That is all stuff. Wow. Yes.
We've got a new pit stop, or a new line almost. We've got a
game day. This is a perk for it. It didn't make it into my notes, but if you're up in the chat earlier, someone said, hey, what level is the MCC adventure that you guys just asked us to play test? Well, the answer is I don't know. I don't have it yet. I should be getting the files any minute now. So but we have a road crew play test group, and we reach out to y'all when we have new adventures that want to play test. Right now, there are like, I don't even, if there are a ton of judges right now who just got like super early access to the new funnel I just wrote, and they're out there right now. I got my first report in today. Someone was like, I think this one encounter is too deadly. And when I stopped snickering, I made a note about that, you know? So, you know, I'm excited.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yours. So that's a big part of it too. If you're in the road crew, you're an insider. You know what I'm saying? So being a part of that is, and we're steady trying to come up with new perks for everything.
Yes.
Father Goose, new X-Scroll playtest. Thank you. Future Judge Gord says X-Scroll is really fun with you. I'm sure it was fun with you too, but I don't know your name with that handle. So what I'm assuming is your name Gordon, because I know a Gordon.
Possibly.
Right, you know what? I'm not gonna.
Sporadic omnibus could be an idea.
That's a great idea.
We kind of got that going with the Tome of
Adventures. Yeah.
Taking the individual modules.
I know who Judge Gord is. Oh, that's so awesome.
A florist.
Yeah. He's from. He was from early. He's from. I believe when I ran it at Murder Hobocon. Am I right? Murder Hobocon.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Yeah,
okay. My boy. That was a really fun. That was a really fun couple of sessions. So Yep.
Nice.
That's awesome. Oh, I love you guys. We're always looking out for you, and we're always trying to find new stuff for you. And one of the ways that we do that is with the Road Crew Advisory Council. Yes. So we started doing this last year for the first time, and we have you guys nominate members of the road crew, members of the community who you would like to see being a part of it. Basically they're like your representatives. So this year's Road Crew Advisory Council are the following: Jim Myers, Keith Nelson, James Ponsnell, Eddie Bartlett. Ponsnell, yep. I wrote his name down twice. I spelled it wrong both times. I know I did. That's correctly. And Eddie Bartlett and Matt Gullett. So thank you guys for being a part of this. And if you know them, think of them as like your representative. So if you have something that you want to get to meet, sing it over to them in an email. We have every other monthly meetings, and maybe even more if we have to do something. So we're going to meet up again in a few weeks, and we're constantly trying to come up with new things to do for the road crew, with the road crew, to the road crew. Just the dungeons that we play in.
Different show,
right? Just the dungeons and the monsters and things. Yep. So, oh my God, hold up! Is that your banana slug, Chuck? Oh, that is so hot. That is so great. He's behind the counter, just mad. I'm telling you, man, Chuck.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're all just gonna stand back and admire.
Yeah, we're just getting sucked into the artwork. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Sorry, yeah, I slightly forgot about bananas. It's a sort of banana salamander fire banana salamander.
No. We never just do banana slugs. We always elevate that ish. So you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Yeah. Can our giant banana slug breathe fire? I mean,
yes. So sure. It's breathing fire. They're breathing fire and cooking up the pizza. I think I was about to put in a little pizza there.
All right.
I think it's sort of serving up the pizza. And this is Joseph Goodman in here with his band, like gleefully rubbing his hands. They're like he's expanding his business into dungeon pizza delivery.
Don't give him ideas.
I saw him eyeing up that band. We went to the pinball museum. The owner had the pinball museum owner had a van, and
that's true. That's
see
true.
How much he loves vans.
Yeah.
I'll drive. Dibs.
Absolutely. Will the Roadworthy Judges blog come back? Somebody asks.
That's something that Matt Robertson and I were just talking about today. And yeah, we're going to rally for that to be a monthly issue, feature again.
Okay.
Because that is, it's so cool to see somebody acknowledging all of the games that you've run.
Yeah.
In your store or your particular venue that you run in, and getting a little bit of press. It's fun and it's rewarding. And why, now that we can be back in person, let's celebrate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have to. We absolutely have to. I just had something that I wanted I did something that I wanted to say, and I got out of my head because I'm looking at Yorkus doing Motorhead lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm planning on going to Gen Con this year. Any chance of road crew event this year? Yes. I don't know what it's going to be. It will probably be some kind of just a get together, but we'll do something. We'll do, something for the road crew at Gen Con.
Now, is that what Knoxville's asking, or are we asking about, is there a particular event to be run?
Yeah, so there are a couple of things that we have going on. If you're interested in running for us, in fact, Judge Jen is the one to reach out to.
Excuse me.
If you haven't put your games in, are we still looking for tournament judges?
Yes. Sorry, I can't mute the cat.
That's okay.
He has a prize for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh dude, really. There is a sign-up form if you want to sign up for games, and at the same time you can let us know if you're interested in running something for either the DCC tournament or the funnel experience or funnel challenge, depending on when you've been exposed to the name of this thing. Our very own Brendan LaSalle is going to be penning it.
So yeah,
but that is events at goodman-games.com. You will be greeted by either myself or someone from my team, because good gravy, it takes a village these days. There are so many of you, and while I love that, there is one Jen. The cloning device has not yet taken, and we're a little afraid to use it on live subjects, to be honest. Yeah. So that's kind of where we stand with that. We're actually at the point where we're coming back to these people who have expressed interest, and we're trying to get them to nail down time slots and even out any potential overlaps or conflicts. So yeah, again, please be patient with us. We are but people. We are humans. Wizards, maybe, but low-level humans.
All right, hey, I'm throwing something out. You do not have to be road crew for this, but my email I'm going to put into the chat. Okay, so best stat block for the banana slug / fire breathing pizza maker. You have 1 week. Best stat block gets a note scroll. So get ready for that action, because that's too cool.
Oh, I don't. You
Stat
can't just throw those around.
Oh, I can do it. I can totally do it. Who's gonna tell me something? I got a stack of them like this, burning a hole in my desk drawer. I'm kidding. They're in a pile someplace.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Troy moved them.
Anyway, so what else we want to talk about while we're here? Well, time is fleeting.
What about this weekend?
Oh, this weekend. Hey, this weekend is Dungeon Day. All right, let me pull up my Dungeon Day notes. So Dungeon Day is this March 4th. Okay. So part of this year's celebration, Goodman Games offering all new free 5th edition fantasy module, ideal for new players, Ambush at Dragon's Cove. Ambush at Dragon's Cove. I haven't even seen that one yet. That's so cool.
Right.
What a great name. Yep. Be available at the Goodman Games online store on March 4th, no cost, in print and PDF. If you're buying if you want the print version, you do it with paper shipping. We'll be offering select entry-level DCC adventures for free on the same day and only on March 4th. So if you're a fan, it behooves you to jump on March 4th and see what we have for Dungeon Day. It's going to be pretty cool. Start your own tradition. Run one at your local. Run it for your friends and things. Run it in an actual dungeon that maybe you built on the weekends somewhere underneath the garden or the sandbox, something like that. Why couldn't you?
Ghosty Squid, you'll have to wait till Saturday to get the DCC mod info. And hey, I know Chuck's laying down some slick black now.
Yeah, he is.
Also, there was something else. Besides,
the Dungeon Denzians Kickstarter is still going on.
Yeah.
Check that out. Yeah.
That and the various other podcasts and shows here on the Twitch channel. And oh goodness, GaryCon's like right around the
corner. It's gonna be amazing.
GaryCon followed by concurrently with GameStorm, I believe. So we're going to be splitting the forces for that. We've got some smaller Midwest stuff going on between April and May. Then we've got MomoCon in Atlanta, which I think is concurrent with RageCon if we're, oh, jeez.
Yeah, RageCon's,
I can almost keep this straight. And followed immediately by UK Games Expo. We take a quick breather for maybe 2 days and then hit Origins. And then it is full speed ahead to Gen Con.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Wow. You say it like that, and it's like, wow, that's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Just a little.
But I couldn't be more excited. Can't wait for the cultural exchange. Me as well. That'll be at GaryCon this year.
Oh, Brendan, somebody had a really good point. Since we have a lot of new judges, new players, new listeners and viewers, can you explain what a no scroll is?
A no scroll. That is excellent. So if you're a fan of, I think Marvel Comics were the ones who did it back in the day. If you reached out to Marvel Comics, they would send you a no prize back in the old days, right? So if you pointed out a continuity error, or sometimes they would give them out. You explain if you were able to like meta explain away a continuity error or something strange within the panels and all of that. Hey, Great Big is in the house. Welcome. So
we were just talking about you, Grape.
Yeah. What's up? So Joseph.
Yeah, the Dark Master.
Our very own Dark Master introduced the no scroll. So if you are the winner of a no scroll, you will receive one in the mail. It will be a thing that you can display and say, look, I have earned no scroll. There's no scroll inside this envelope, but it will show up. So, it's just a way to keep score. Way to keep, like, I figure it's just like your own personal awesome points. Like if you have a no scroll, that's like 1,042 awesome points. That adds to your life total. And you can just, you know what I mean? If you're at the end, and it's like there's the god of death is judging you, like, well, do you go to the good place or the bad place? You'd be like, I got 2 no scrolls. We're like, well, obviously you go to the good place up in the front. Just skip the line, take the express. Here's your T-shirt, because you're awesome. Thank you so much. Chuck's map is getting cooler and cooler.
Yeah, right. And I would even go so far as to say if you don't really care for the no scroll, you want to give it to your next judge for an extra point of luck or something, or a reroll, something along those lines, gimme. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
If anyone has a problem with it, tell them Judge Jen says so.
Absolutely. John David Speaks says, I don't know how I feel about a DCC monster book from Goodman. Wait till you see the art. Even if you just buy it and just look at monster pictures, it's going to be totally worth it. It's really going to be cool. But you know what? It'll also be a full taco block with very cool monsters available for all kinds of things. If you're like me, you'll make up your own. But maybe you'll see something in there that'll give you an idea that'll inspire you. That's really totally worth it.
How many times, okay, maybe not Brendan, but how many times have some of the others out there been running a game or had a homebrew thing, and you just need that one monster, but you're just not quite feeling it through the monster generation tables that you found in the annual or this other Gong Farmer's Almanac or something. So you start flipping through random modules and you pick one monster out of it. I can honestly say I've never run the the Sea Queen Escapes by Michael Curtis. But I have used some of those critters repeatedly. And that's what this is all about. It's there to help you and to be a guide, because running from modules is awesome. And it took me so many years to be comfortable with running a sandbox or anything of the sort. And man, for those of us that are finally, this is a dream come true.
Yep. Okay, Chuck.
What is that map?
Look at Chuck. Let's talk about Chuck. What have you done here? Let's talk about this. This is so cool.
Yeah, can you say it all right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we might need to zoom in a little even.
Yeah, can you do that? I don't know. Yeah. So I printed my grid in light red. So I find that's really easy to drop red off when I scan it in. So I thought I'd do my underdrawing in red. Well, this is just very sort of simple, but you can see how the isometric grid, that would have taken me a week without the isometric paper, but that's the marvel of isometric paper.
Holy cow.
That is so cool.
I would buy it. I mean, if it went up for auction or something, I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know if there's somewhere where you can get Goodman Games artist work. Yeah, somebody should, someone should start a gallery.
I think it's so far it's been kind of every man for himself as far as Goodman artists with their stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'd love it. Imagine one day we have the Goodman Games Museum.
Yes, the Hall of Fame Museum. Yeah, and gift shop.
Yes.
You know, that is kind of happening at Gen Con. Just putting it out there.
Yeah. So come check us out at Gen Con. And come and be a part of it. You know, the thing I really want to say here is that I love DCC the game. I love the adventure. I love the art that we use. I love the people I work with and all of the creators. But I love our fan community. I will put our fan community up against absolutely, I don't care who you have. Anybody they've got out there, you guys are my absolute I you know, it's such a pleasure, such a continual pleasure working with y'all. And you know, I used to think about when we used to throw parties back in the old days. Someone would be like, well, can I bring everybody cool? That's what the road crew is for. Road crew's out there to run the games and meet new people and bring everybody cool back to it.
Bring the party in a box.
Yep. Bring us the party. Bring them in. And so that's a vital role. And I couldn't be more grateful. So thank you all. You know, I'm always trying to like psychically offer you physical manifestations of my gratitude and affection that I have for all of y'all. So, you know, I've been thinking about what I should do for this time. This time, everyone is going to get a psychic headbutt from me, okay? But like the kind of friendly headbutt you give to your buddy, like, yeah, when you're so stoked. All right? So everyone get ready. I'm psychically sending all of y'all a friendly headbutt to show my affection. Ready? All right, road crew on 1. Road crew on 2. Wow! That's right. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being a part of the road crew. Thank you so much. Right, John? Thank you, baby. Psychic headbutt. That's right. You know, y'all all feeling it. I'm feeling it. We're all doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I love you guys so much. And it means so much to me to have all of y'all be a part of this and to continue to increase the Goodman Games gang, continue to increase our tribe. And here's what I want. If you're an Extant member, we have a lot of new people. Meet some of the new guys. If you're one of the old timers, I'm trying to meet all the new people I can right now who are just joining the community, because it's the community I love, and we want to make everyone, we want all of the people who are only now like discovered DC. It's not their fault, they just found us. You know, everybody who just discovered DCC, I want them to be just as welcome as the people who've been playing DCC for 12 years.
Well put. And if you are new, hop into one of the demos. It's free. There's no obligation. I mean, it's not even as bad as a timeshare pitch. I mean,
like a timeshare pitch, but a guy tries to kill you and eat you at the end. Not a guy, a monster. It's
you've had worse nights. I can guarantee it.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. So listen, I think we are about at the end of our run, but we just want to say huge thanks to everybody. Yes. Thank you, Judge Jen, for being on today. Thank you, Chuck Whelan, for coming and doing this amazing thing.
Thank you. I might start a show where I just draw maps. That sounds fun.
Do it. I mean, 10,000 units, fly the shelf, do it. Big thanks to Helena for once again setting us up and keeping us flying. Elena, you have our eternal gratitude for keeping us going.
Forever.
Thank you all. Thank you, Road Crew. Thank you, DCC fandom. Thank you, Twitch, and everyone for being out there. And thank you all for showing up tonight. My deep gratitude. I cannot wait. Come find me at a show, find me at a convention, find me online. Thanks, y'all. Love it. Be well.